All right. The Gemara in Yuma, Daf Lamates Amud Beis, the Gemara says, Omar Rabba Bar Chana, Yerushalayim leYerichoi Eser Parsos. The distance from Yerushalayim all the way to the city of Yerichoi, 10 parsos. Now, parsa, it's a 4 mil. A mil is approximately a kilometer. So it comes out, if you're going to say there's 10 parsos, it's 40 mils, so it's 40 kilometers between Yerushalayim and Yerichoi. And then the Gemara says like this: Izim shebi Yerichoi, the goats of Yerichoi, hoyu misatshos mirech ketores. When they did Yerushalayim in Beis Hamikdash, avodas ketores, can you imagine? They would travel the reach ketores, the smell of the ketores, all the way 40 kilometers to Yerichoi, and they would sneeze from it. Noshim shebi Yerichoi, women of the city of Yerichoi, enan tzrichim lizbasem mireach ketores. They didn't have to put any perfume because they would have the perfume coming from the reich of ketores coming upon them. That would again travel 40 kilometers. Kalosh shebi Yerushalayim and liskashet mireach ketores. They don't have to do any kishutim, any good smells on them because they had a lot of smell coming from the reich ketores. Omar Rabbi Yossi bar Dolgai, izim hoyu le'aba behore michmor v'hoyu misatches merecha ketores. Then the Gemara says one more thing, and then I'm going to try to explain this. Bekitzur, Omar Rabbi Chia bar Avin, Omar Rabbi Shua ben Korcha, sachli zoken echad. One old man told me, Pam achas lachti l'shiloi. We're talking about time of Rabbi Shua ben Korcha. It was already after Chorban Abayis. So he says, that Zoken told Rabbi Shua ben Korcha that I went to Shiloi. Shiloi was before Bais Rishon. We're talking about, he goes back over here about 1,000 years. He says, I went to Shiloi where the Mishkan used to be. Some homes of Shiloi, they still had the smell of the Reach HaKtoires from the Avodas HaKtoires was there. We're talking about again, from 1,000 years. They had this whole Gemara is really, al pi pshat, very, very difficult to understand. What's the pshat? You had the smell traveling 40 kilometers. Try today to make anything you want as far as something, aroma, whatever. It's impossible. B'derech hateva, it should travel 40 kilometers. And it's almost impossible. B'derech hateva, you walk to a construction that's 1,000 years old, that you're smelling over there from the reich haktoris left in the wall. So what's the pshat over here? Again, there is many ways to explain this. I'll try the bekitzur. With the story. The Meiser was the Alter Rebbe, the Baal Tshuva. His name was Rav Shloimer. Today, Baruch Hashem, we have a massive movement of Baal Tshuvas, Baruch Hashem. The olden days, it was not so common to have a Baal Tshuva. So this Baal Tshuva of the Alter Rebbe is appreciation to the Alter Rebbe that he made him a Baal Tshuva. He brought a gift to the Alter Rebbe, and the gift was a tabak kessel, a case where you hold the tabak, what people smell in the nose, the tabak, made out of gold. Maybe another version, maybe out of silver, but I remember the story made out of gold. Very expensive. He wanted to give the Alter Rebbe. And the Alter Rebbe got the present, the gift. He told him, there is one organ in the body that's very holy. It's the holiest organ, doesn't have any tivus. And this is the nose. Nobody says, oh, I didn't smell a good smell for 2 months already. I'm hungry to smell something. No. That nose has no tivus gashmis. It doesn't look. All you do, breathe to live. It doesn't have any tivus. I need to smell something. And you want me, he says now, to stoop, to push over there tivus? It's already one organ the body does not involve in tivus elam hazeh. It doesn't need it. So I should also put over that tabak to enjoy now my notions in Olam Hazeh. So the Alter Rebbe took that tabak case and he converted it as a mirror to straighten out this tefillin. Okay, so the thing is like this. It says talking by the Talmid Baal Shem Tov, like his Talmid the Baal told us Yaakov Yosef, he was one of his biggest Talmidim. When they say when he took the tabak, a lot of them, they did smell tabak. When he took a tabak to smell, he would, with his kedusha of the tabak, he would nullify 400 parsoas. He would nullify 400 parsoas around him, the type of niyuf, type of immorality. That was avoida by him. It's a big avoida. So the whole avoida in Beis Hamikdash, the biggest avoida Beis Hamikdash, it was on Yom Kippur, the holiest day, in the holiest place, Kodesh HaKadoshim, by the holiest man, the Kohen Gadol. What was the whole avoida? The ketores, the smoke they made with the 11 spices over there. So this was a holy avodah. What was so holy about this? Because that represents, the smell represents kedusha. That's what it says also when Yaakov Avinu came to Yitzchak Avinu. It says reach b'ni kerech bercha Hashem. Rashi says reach gan Eden. There is something about the smell, and that's what by Moshiach it says morach vadoin. He's going to be judge people by the smell. Smell is a very holy chush, because it's ruchni. Everything else, all the avodas with the animals, it's gashmi. It's very materialistic. You shech the animal, you work with the animal, you want to refine the animal. This is already the smell, the breathing tube we have, the nose. It's ruchni. It's neshama. It's more belongs to the higher level of us. So that was the whole avodah. So according to this, the pshat and the Gemara, the effect of the reach ketores, the avodah ketores, which is reach, which is holy, the holiest avodah, it would affect 40 kilometers. When they would influence people that were 40 kilometers away, and influence even the animals it would go down to the olam asiyah gashmis, to the level of animal, and elevate them to higher level, make them holier. And the same thing says that Zokin said to Rabbi Shua ben Korcha, I went to, he says, to Shiloh. We're talking about Shiloh, was there over 1,000 years earlier, and the effect of the kedusha of the reach ketores left in the gashmis of the walls, other yom effects. So meaning, so that, and that's really, and what is, in the time, time said there was the ketores that would bring a great kedusha, and that's why ketores brought in Chassidus, ketores Miloshen kesher. It was the connects you to Hashem, kesher, the highest level of connection to Hashem. Today, what would be the avoid of ketores? When we don't have, every time we could find replacement for everything. So according to the Gemara in Tainis, the Gemara says in Tainis, same thing, the world cannot be without winds. If there would be no wind in the world would stink. Because there's a lot of bad smells. What purifies the bad smells? There's a wind, purifies it. The Gemara says, Kishem she'ifshar lo'olam b'lo ruchas, it cannot be a world without wind. Can ifshar lo'olam b'lo Yisrael. That's why Hashem spread us all over the world. What the pshat? We need it as the wind, meaning when we go all over, wherever we are in the world, in the Golus, but besides the part of the punishment, there's a positive part over there. Would that same thing, the wind purifies the world, would our learning Torah in wherever we are, the Torah is the neshama, the Nishna, the Neshama, it's Ruchni, at the level of that Reyach that purifies the bad smells, the bad odors that in the world. We have all kind of crazy ideas out there that they bring with them a bad odor, a bad ideas. So the avodas ketores today, if somebody learns Torah purity, Torah lishma, this is his ketores with that. That's one of them. I mean, there's many other ways to learn this, that you purify, and the effect of the Torah of learning Torah lishma, the holy Torah, has a great effect, many miles around you. Many miles, and for a long time that could stay there. So that's the whole, according to this, the whole pshat, how it had effect on people and on women and on animals, meaning the effect of the reyach, the powerful of the spirit of the Torah had effect that far away. Okay.
Mashiach will smell.